So the element I was assigned was arsenic. It is polar.
My compound's chemical formula is C24, H38, and O4, and its polarity is nonpolar. Most of its molecules have single bonds, but 2 of the oxygens have a double bond.
Was arsenic. It has a molar mass of 74.9216.
The molar mass of my compound is 390.556 grams per mole.
So the highest level of concentration found was 0.7 and its solubility is 0.01.
The compound's highest level of concentration is 0.7 grams. Its solubility is 0.1 grams, and the maximum that can be dissolved is 0.1792 moles. To figure this out, I started with 0.7 grams and used dimensional analysis to figure out the milliliters in water. Then with that answer, I converted it into moles and got 0.1792 moles.
The max solubility of arsenic is 0.000001%.
My compound's max solubility is 0.00003%, or 23.8 degrees Celsius.
And to find the molecules present, I converted from gallons to liters, then to micrograms to grams to moles, and finally moles to molecules to get 4.259 molecules present.
There is 8.157 molecules present in my compound. To find that, I started with 20,000 grams and used dimensional analysis going from grams to liters, liters to micrograms, micrograms to grams, grams to moles, and moles to molecules.
The Lewis dot diagram for arsenic is a very simple 5 dot electrons around a single arsenic, since it is a single element.
We were unable to find the Lewis dot model for bisphenolate as it has not been recorded online, and we presume it is a very large diagram as it is a very complex compound.
The typical chemical properties of arsenic are shiny, gray, and brittle metallic solid, but there's also a second one, which is a yellow crystalline solid. It has a single array of chemical properties, which is tarnishes rapidly in air and at a high temperature burns, forming a white cloud of arsenic hydroxide. Boiling point 1135 Fahrenheit, and density is 5.73.
The physical properties of bisphenolate is that it is a colorless liquid. The chemical properties of bisphenolate is that it is said to be soluble in oil but not water. The boiling point of bisphenolate is 725 degrees Fahrenheit, and its density is 0.99 grams per milliliter.
Arsenic is a polar covalent element with an average electronegativity of 2.18, which is 0.7 to 3.98.
Bisphenolate is a polar covalent with an average electronegativity ranging from 1.3 to 1 to 0.8.
The most likely contamination source for arsenic in the Lake Lavon, our water source, is runoff of nearby orchards. The closest orchard I could find was Blaze Family Farm at 1232 East Fork Drive, Rockwell, Texas. It's relatively close and nearby, and small streams could have carried arsenic-filled runoff to Lake Lavon.
Many pipes used today are coated with bisphenolate because it is used as a plasticizer. We presume that the pipes used to transport water to the treatment plants could have traces of bisphenolate. Lake Lavon has also had a history of lead in the pipelines connected to the water treatment centers, which are located on the northern coast of the lake, so there is a high possibility that our statement is correct.
Arsenic has many health effects and safety procedures since it is a poison. It can be handled in lab, but only with utmost precaution with fume hoods and wash stations nearby. And if without those, it can cause cancer, extreme illness, and even death with higher amounts.
Bisphenol can cause fertility problems and has a potential to cause cancer, but only digestive doses of it can be fatal or poisonous. Bisphenol can be handled in a lab, and only basic lab protective equipment is necessary.
8 ounces of water contains about 0.002824 grams of arsenic if you were to get a glass of water from Lake Lavon.
To find how many grams of the substance would be in an 8-ounce glass of water, we converted from liters to grams, grams to ounces, micrograms to grams, then multiplied that by 8, which gave us 0.0016944 grams of bisphenol per 8 ounces of water.